Hey guys, Todd from All Airsoft bringing you a video on the Vulcan Airsoft Lipo Bag, and is it really worth using, should you use it, and is it absolutely necessary? So if you guys have been playing Airsoft for any extended amount of time, you probably know what a Lipo is, and with Lipos there are a lot of sort of safety precautions you should take and you should definitely use while you're charging and using a Lipo battery. And the Vulcan Airsoft Lipo Guard Bag is a bag that is designed to prevent the fires or any damage caused from a Lipo swelling up, catching on fire, things like that. And I'm going to be telling you guys if it's really worth using, should you buy it, things like that. So this Lipo bag basically takes the role of sort of like a metal container. Obviously whenever you charge it, you're going to open up this little flap here, which is Velcro, which is kind of nice. And stick your Lipo down in here, as you can see there, and you'll put it in there while it's on the charger and run the wires through there and close the bag back up just in case if anything does go wrong, you are protected. And a couple features about this bag are I guess nice but also not nice at the same time. I don't really know how to explain it, but this bag is sort of like a weaved nylon looking material. I'm not exactly sure on what it's made of. Obviously it's going to be something that is flame resistant, at least a little bit, because it is a Lipo Guard bag. Obviously, like I said, it is Velcro, which is a good feature because it is going to seal it off, going to make sure that it doesn't fall out while, you know, possibly being on fire, things like that. But there are a lot of alternatives that I would probably suggest over this, that being like the metal ammo crates that like the military uses, things like that. A lot of people use them here at All Airsoft to hold their BBs, things like that. I would personally recommend just throwing the Lipo in there while you're charging it. Even if you don't close it, it's in a metal container. If it does catch on fire, it's not going to burn metal. I'm not exactly sure on how flame resistant or flame retardant these things are. So if this did catch on fire and it, you know, melted, obviously it's not going to do you much good. So I would personally feel a little bit better about throwing it in a metal container. But at the same time, these things are designed to protect against Lipo fires, so there's obviously a lot of technology that have went into these things, and the whole purpose of this is to prevent fires and prevent damage that is caused by Lipo batteries. So you can use this. It's definitely not going to do you any harm at all. There are other alternatives if you guys don't really trust these things, you're not quite sure about them like me. I would just go ahead and throw them in a metal container of some sorts, and just make sure you're watching your Lipos. A lot of people I have seen go wrong with these Lipos, and really it's not anything to play around with. Lipo batteries are very dangerous if you don't know how to use them. You don't want them swelling up, you don't want acid getting everywhere if it does, you know, bust, if it does catch on fire, things like that. You don't want that to happen. So this Lipo Guard is going to pretty much count out any of those factors that could possibly happen, but there are other things that you could also do. So just make sure before you guys charge your Lipo batteries, pick up one of these bags or a metal container. And just make sure you read up on all the guidelines and instructions on how to use and charge a Lipo safely. Want you guys to stay safe out there. Don't burn down your house. You know, no joking there. Just make sure you're being safe with it, and definitely pick you up a bag if you haven't already. You know, like I said, you can use a metal container if you want to. But that's pretty much an wrap of this video on this Lipo Guard bag. This thing's definitely worth it. There are other things that are also worth it, so you know, you guys tell me your opinions. Tell me if you trust this bag, if you don't think it works quite as well as it should, maybe past experiences with it, things like that. So, if you guys enjoyed this video on the Lipo Guard bag, leave a like in the video. Just click the little thumbs up thing. It's not very hard. Just click it and you're good. Thank you guys for watching this video. Stop from All Airsoft. Sign out.